guys, Goody here. It has been a hot minute since I've put anything up here, but I thought I'm out on a fishing mission on the far west coast of South Australia, so what better time than now to reintroduce myself to the world of YouTube. I'm here with a couple mates. We are on day 2 of chasing mulloway. There have definitely been fish caught. I think 5 mulloway altogether have been landed, none of them by yours truly, because most of them were last night and I was a tired girl, so I went to sleep. But it is about 11:30 in the morning. I'm about to make my second coffee. The rods are in. I can see a big salmon ball out in the distance. It's really, really windy, so hopefully there's no wind noise. But yeah, coffee first and then hopefully a mulloway. Stay tuned.
I've always dirtied everything that I found. This ain't no difference, so look at you now. Baby,
so the plan is, it is Friday. We got here Wednesday. The boys got here Wednesday afternoon. I got here at about 10:30 Wednesday night, which was a little bit of a mission in itself because there's lots of unmarked tracks and my directions were literally just like pinpointed dots in my Apple Maps. But we made it. Went for a bit of a fish that night, but really straight to bed. Fished hard all day yesterday. Not as hard as the boys fished last night while I slept and slumbered. I actually hate myself a little bit for not fishing last night. But we'll deal with that. Yeah, that's it, that's all I got. So last night one of the boys caught a .24 mulloway, which was pretty special. It was his first mulloway out west. And the happiness he had, I want to feel. I want to feel that joy because I've never caught a mulloway full stop. So that is the mission. That's going to burn. For the next day and a half, fish the gutters hard. Keep an eye on the barometer. Man, we had some crazy weather, like peaks and troughs last night. We were just sitting here having a beverage and it was freezing cold and windy, and then it completely died off and it was hot, and then suddenly the wind swung, and that is when I think 4 fish were caught in that sort of weather period. So fingers crossed Kay Goodchild gets onto her first mulloway. I've got the best fishing coach available here to coach me through. He's sitting behind the camera at the moment, but we'll have a swiv. What do you reckon?
Hi, my name's Alex and I'm borderline alcoholic.
And are you going to get me onto my first mulloway today?
Hope so.
Woo!
Nice. I got a metre 12 the first night and metre 24 last night and a few other big fish, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed. I did get a gummy shark last night. How big do you reckon that was? 2 gummy sharks were caught, but only one by me.
Maybe a metre.
About a metre? Definitely had bigger gummy sharks. So that's the plan.
Save all the things that I said that night. Playing it cool, but I never got it right. Baby, cut yourself loose.
I'm definitely not a surf fisherman. This is all very new to me. I feel quite uncoordinated. If you're watching this and you're not into fishing, you're probably thinking it's just another fishing rod. Well, no, the reel is so far away. One of the other rods we've got in the water, the reel is like at my maximum arm reach, so I won't be pulling any fish in on that one. There's rods everywhere. For how remote we are, I can't believe how many people there are. I've got not a lot of bait anyway. Something's been nibbling at that. Because there's so much whitewash, I can't actually cast it out myself because I get not very far. So thank God the boys are here to help cast it out and even bait my hook. I'm a real princess this trip, aren't I? Can you catch the fish for me too?
We did last night, you went to bed.
I was not getting a photo with someone else's fish.
And yours.
My fish is coming. I feel like you got to earn it, and I hadn't paid my dues yet. Hi, my name's Kristen, and I can't cast my own surf rod. I did try this morning. I had a few practices, and it went where that first wave is crashing. Ooh, that was a good one. It's 3 times the distance that I get. Set the sinker. Thanks.
Let's go on.
I was mesmerized by your eyes. Keep me up.
Well, while we wait for the fish to bite, I thought I'd show you a few new additions to my camping setup. First of all is this Dometic water jug and faucet. And what really sold it to me was the tap on and off feature. So if my hands are dirty from filleting fish, I can just tap it on and off and wash my hands, no problems. Pet peeve of mine has really been traveling with tables. They take up so much room. So I grabbed this Empire from BCF. Now it folds up super compact to just the length of it and then the width of all of the slats together. So it goes into the car super easy and I'm really, really happy with it. iTech sent me this PS800 in pink. It is in support of the National Breast Cancer Foundation and $50 from every purchase does go to the foundation. Now my second battery hasn't been working very well, so I've actually been running my fridge off of this for the last couple days to keep everything nice and cold. Probably the most noticeable new addition to my camping setup would be the awning. So it is the 270 from XTM. I've been on a little bit of an awning journey. My previous one, I couldn't actually set it up and pack it up by myself. So if I was solo camping, like I often am, I couldn't have my awning out because if it was out, I couldn't get it back up. This one, I have no problems with setting up by myself and packing up. So I'm super impressed with it so far. I just really love the amount of shade it offers, not just at the back of my car, but also around the side. It's lunchtime, so we're having nachos in the oven.
Wish me cheese was
Little update, I've had my afternoon nap, if you can't tell by looking at my face. Got a little ginger beer on the go, had some more nachos. And there's been no fish yet, so let's hope we get a nice little sunset bite. But we're gonna need some activities to do. What do you reckon? Should we light a fire or is it too windy?
It's never too windy for a fire when you got a blowtorch.
That's not, no. You know, I don't want to start a bushfire. Not that there's really bushes around here, but you never can be too sure.
We've got shrubs.
There are some shrubs. But maybe we'll go rebait, bring them in, throw them back out.
Drink more piss.
And drink more drinks. What else is there to do when you wait?
Reminisce on videos.
Watch fishing videos. Other Alex is napping still. And here we have the master baiter and master caster. Thank you, Alex, because I can't cast far enough. And just when I thought I was getting bored at camp, boom, there goes my rod bent over. Big old mulloway, or so we thought. Turns out it was just a big old shark that snapped me off after a bit of a fight. bored now. I'm looking for activities to do. Had a good sprint down to the rod when the shark bit on earlier though. Like Alex full sprinted and I was like, oh, that didn't look like a very big hit. So I just trotted on down, and then I saw that he was holding it quite firm and I was like, oh, okay, is it just a salmon? And he said, no, it's definitely big. At that point it had headed straight out, so we thought mulloway. And then it was like, do you know what? I'm going to just chase the channel shark. Shark. Stupid shark. Anyway, got the adrenaline pumping. Well, thankfully that wind has died down now. We've just put the rods in. There's glow sticks on them so we can see when they bend. I'm gonna cook up some dinner. I think we're just gonna have some steak and pasta. If we had known the wind was gonna drop out like this, we probably would have had a fire. So that's a little bit annoying, but I guess we'll eat and stay up till 3 a.m. trying to catch a fish. Sunset was pretty magical. Did someone say fish on? Just caught my very first West Coast mulloway, first ever mulloway, measured in at 98 centimetres, just shy of that metre mark. The night is young, the bite hasn't even started, but I'm pretty bloody stoked. Woo! Let's put him back in the water. Well, I'm coming to you from camp day, who knows, with mixed emotions. Caught my first mulloway last night. I'll drop it here. Didn't really get much of a video, but here's a photo. Pretty cool, pretty special. Measured in at 98 centimetres. I was pretty stoked with that. It was a fairly quiet night on the fish front. Happy news, that was that. The bad news is the wind swung this morning, and just before I got out of bed, it lifted my awning up, swung it over my car and snapped one of the bars. So this is what we're working with at the moment. We've strapped it back as best we can. We'll aim to pack it up, try and get it back into the bag before we hit the road tomorrow, but yeah. Wow, rude. We'll aim to pack it up and put it back into the bag before we hit the road tomorrow, but this will do for now. Coffee and a fish and try and think happy thoughts. I'm in a mood. I'm not happy. I'm really unimpressed. Not with the awning, just I hate it when shit breaks. Woo. Anyway, at least it's pretty. Well, we have called it. We've packed up. Not very well. It's so windy out there. There is sand in my eyes, in my ears, up my nose, everywhere. It's really, really not pleasant out there. So we've literally just shoved everything into our car. So when I say shoved, I mean you can probably see the shit show that's happening back here. Oh, hell. Oh, not good. Anyway, we're gonna go for a bit of an explore. There's so many flies in my car. See what's around. I haven't been this west before, so help. Bye. Beach, and we just parked up at the entrance and went for a little dip. First shower we've had or first wash we've had in a few days, so felt pretty nice, especially since it's 38 degrees out. Now we're gonna go find somewhere to air up that's a little bit shadier because it is cooking out there.
We'll just take it easy up this track back to the main road, and then when we find some shade from some trees, we'll air up there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just crawl it nice and slowly, try and avoid some of those big rocks and roots. Keep out of the sun. All right. clearing up now that we're off the beach. Just got dirt, rock, just tracks now until we hit the main road. It's been a day. It's only midday. Well, after a couple hours drive to Ceduna yesterday, we pulled up at the local caravan park, had a shower, washed the rigs down, had a good old pub feed, and now we are on our way home. The flies are so bloody friendly. I need to get my fly net out. But we did stop at Pildappa to check out South Australia's version of Wave Rock, and great little stopover. Not mad about it. We've been dawdling. You wouldn't bloody believe it, but my friend Brit's just turned up all the way from WA on her way to Victoria. Ran into them at the caravan park last night. Hi! Hey, hi.
We thought about a pub crawl from Ceduna.
Yeah.
We got nowhere to be, so.
Brett reckons we got to call into Kimber and have a beer at the pub there because you reckon.
If you want.
Oh, I guess you'll see you at Kimber for a beer then.
Yeah, good.
Okay, that is well and truly it. We are cutting this video off right here. Thanks for tuning in. There will be, oh, the flies are killing me. More videos to come, plenty of adventures this summer because I am keen to get back into it. So make sure you drop some comments below, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you on my next trip. Bye! Bye! Nah, what if they just accidentally find me on YouTube and they're like, who's this gal? Oh. It's not a full driving trip without one bonnet pop, is it?